Okay, so we're doing a probability question now. There are 12 bees in a bag. 7 are red, 3 are green, 2 are yellow. Lucy takes at random a bead from the bag and keeps it. Now this is the key information. She keeps it, so the number of beads reduces. Then Julian takes a random bead from the bag. Work out the probability they each take a yellow bead. So there are 2 yellow beads, and there's 12 beads altogether. So therefore the probability that Lucy takes a yellow bead is 2 out of 12. Now we're going to then combine that with Julian's probability, which is there's now 1 less yellow bead, she took 1 out, and there's 1 less bead in the bag. So we times by 1 over 11. So we get 2, we can turn that into, sorry, I'm just going to do, let's just carry on doing it. So we get 2 over 132, and then we can cancel it down to get 1 over 66. You could have just cancelled this down to 1/6, and you get 1 times 1 gives you 1, and you get 6 times 11 gives you 66. So it gives you the same answer either way whenever you cancel it down. Now we want to work out the probability that the beads they take are not the same colour. So we've got 7 out of 12 if the first one is red. And if they're not the same colour, we're going to be timesing that by, there's 5 left over 11. Yeah, because green or yellow could be the next one. And then we could have a green one first. So we've got 3 out of 12 times, what's that, 9 out of 11. And then we could have a yellow one first. So that's 2 out of 12 times by 10 out of 11 as our next answer. So what I've done here is I've just worked out the probability of the first one being a colour, and then the second one is a different colour. And then we have to, because it could be that or that or that, we add all these possible answers together. And I suggest you keep it with the big fractions on the bottom. Don't try and cancel down early, because then it makes it harder to add them, because you want common denominators. So we've got 35 over 132 plus 3 times 9 is 27 plus 20. And add those together. We get 47, 77, 82 over 132, which we can cancel down to 41 over 66. And I can't think of any way to cancel that one down further. So do remember, nice little tip here, back here, is to make sure you just keep the bottom, don't cancel down early when you've got all these multiplications, because you want to get a common denominator to add them all up. You could have cancelled here the 3 and the 12, but then you're going to, and 9, and some of, no, you can go just the 3 and the 12 to get a quarter, and you could have cancelled this to get a 6, and then you would have ended up having to try and find a common denominator again. You got it straight off from the beginning. So that would just save you some time when doing probabilities.